Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen, school reps, and all students, and of course, viewers are tuned in from across the nation. My name is Chris Carter, and a warm welcome to each and every one of you. It's an absolute pleasure to be here with you today because it's going to be an exciting day. And for those who are watching us, we're actually coming to you live from the prestigious Alisa Hotels right here in the heart of Accra. And also, you know why we are here. It's all about the grand finale of the Literacy Challenge 2024. Are we excited about it? Yes. If you're excited about it, give yourself a round of applause. All right, so today we are actually gathered here to celebrate the brilliance and creativity of all the young students across the nation as they have come from different corners of the country today to show their literacy skills. I want you to remember that this is more than a competition. It's actually a testament to the importance of education, importance of reading, and also the potential that lies in the minds of the youth here in Ghana. And this is what this is all about. So, this has happened last year, and this year we are coming back again with a banger. And obviously, I spoke to you all earlier, and everyone swears by everything that the school is going to go home with the trophy today. And if you know your school is going to go home with the trophy today, say yay. Yay! Now, I really can't tell which school is going to go home because it seems like all the schools are going to go home with a trophy today. But I also want you to know that the winner of the Literacy Challenge is not going to just be going home with the title winner of the Literacy Challenge, right? The stakes are high, and there's going to be 10,000 Ghana cedis for the winner, a trophy, medal, and bragging rights. And the second winner gets 3,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and bragging rights. And the third winner gets 2,000 Ghana cedis, and a medal, and also bragging rights. But let's remember that these 10 contestants made it out of thousands, so they are all winners. Do we agree? Yes. So let's give them a round of applause. And obviously, the Literacy Challenge couldn't be possible without some sponsors. So. All right, welcome back. And if you're just joining us, this is the Literacy Challenge 2024, and it's the grand finale coming to you live from the prestigious Alisa Hotel right here in the hearts of Accra. Right now, it's time for us to meet our finalists. These people have worked really hard. They have earned their place on this stage through talent and hard work, and also, let's not forget, determinations. So, ladies and gentlemen, I want you to know that these finalists actually bring a unique voice, story, and undeniable passion for learning. I am going to be introducing them, and of course, we are going to be hearing from them what their thoughts were before joining the competition and being in the competition right now. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm going to be starting with my first contestants, Lillian Nakisha Amwako from Silicon Valley International School, Greater Accra region.
Valley International School, and I'm here because I went for them. And I like to thank my teachers and my friends and my parents because they've helped a lot in my preparations, taking me up and down, showing me specific areas where I'm supposed to brush up on, and I'm winning. I'm winning for them.
All right, so our second contestants, Felicia Ade Sedinam Nikwe from Christ the King International School, Greater Accra region.
Hi, my name is Felicia Ade Sedinam Nikwe from Christ the King International School. So I would like to thank all those who have helped me my school, my teachers, my parents, and my friends for all that they've done to support me. I know that through this, I will be able to bring the trophy back to the school. I'm also hoping that this will create an opportunity for me to enter one of the Ivy League schools and to get a mentor who has been there to train me to prepare so that I can fulfill my career in neurosurgery.
All right, our third contestant, Ama Bwatiman Asamwa from Jaire International School, Greater Accra Region.
Hello everyone, my name is Asamoah Bwatiman Ama. I'm representing Jaire International School in this year's Literacy Challenge. First of all, I thank the Almighty God, the management of the school, and the staff for their support. Just as we did last year, I'm going home with a trophy, the bragging rights, and a 10,000 Ghana cedis. Watch out for me.
All right, so our fourth contestant, who is actually the first man or the first boy, Kelvin Kojo Ofori from Agre Memorial International School, Greater Accra Region.
Located at Grande. My name is Kelvin Kojo Ofori from Agri Memorial International School located at Grande. Here I'm thanking all my friends, family, and loved ones, and then even the teachers who helped support me up to this moment, and most importantly, the Most High God for bringing me this far here. I like to pledge and tell my friends and family out there that I'm bringing the trophy to the Agri Memorial International School and even the bragging rights. And then I'll be crowned the winner of the Literacy Challenge 2024.
All right, so our next contestant is Frederick Loco from Covenant Presby School, Greater Accra Region.
My name is Frederick Niadum Loco from Covenant Presby School, located at Jolu. I thank all my friends, my teachers, everyone who helped me, all those who supported me, everyone who was behind me to go for this challenge. In my English teacher who introduced this challenge to me, and I've been able to come to the first step. So I hope that I come out as the best. And I'm bringing the trophy to Covenant Presby School.
And our next contestant is Oliver Kwachi Amwa from Jaire International School, Greater Accra Region. So we have two contestants from Jaire International School.
Hello guys, I am Amwa Oliver and I am a student of Jaire International School. I am very proud of myself for making it this far. I want to give a profound gratitude to the management of Jaire International School and my English master, who is Mr. Moses Tetenati. I thank them for their support to me. I assure you all that I will bring the cup back to Jaire as we did last year and the bragging rights. Thank you. See you.
All right, our next contestant is Lois Entry Somwa from Blessed Redeemer School, Eastern Region.
I am Lois Entry Somwa of Blessed Redeemer School. I thank God for how far He has brought me in the Literacy Challenge 2024, and I'm hoping that with the grace of God, I will take the trophy home this year.
All right, from the Eastern Region again, representing St. Anthony JHS, is Eugenia Kisiwa Frimpong.
I am from Eugenia Kisiwa, a student of St. Anthony RC Basic School. I am in Form 3. I recently completed school awaiting for my results. I would like to thank my parents, my teachers, my friends, my colleagues, and the school at large. And I hope to win the trophy. Thank you.
And from the Central Region is Lucas Clifford Aram, representing Ebenezer High Academy.
Hi, it's Lucas Clifford, a student of Ebenezer High Academy, Central Region. Help me say a big thank you to, number one, the Almighty God. Also, to ChannelOne TV and CTFM. Also, a big thank you to my teachers and my parents. By God's grace, I'm bringing the trophy home.
Back to the Greater Accra region is Malika Nonu from Southbridge Montessori School.
My name is Malika Nonu. I'm a student of Southbridge Montessori School, located at Vanana Inn. I would like to thank City FM and ChannelOne TV for giving me this opportunity. I would like to thank my mom for the love and support, my uncles, Dr. Mark Effort Adade and Mr. Pankesh Koka, Mr. Abraham Ametepe, my chaperone for this training. I'd also like to thank the staff and students of Southbridge Montessori School. I'll do my best and bring the trophy to Southbridge.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, there you have it. Our 10 finalists for the Literacy Challenge 2024. Once more, let's give them a resounding round of applause. Now that you've met the finalists, I just want to remind you that when this starts, we are going to be witnessing different levels that are going to be pushing our finalists for more. And who else to push them for more than the quiz master? Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to introduce the quiz master. It's no other than my co-host on Breakfast Daily. That's if you watch ChannelOne TV, but if you don't, you should start watching it right now. It's no other person than Kweku Sechi David. But let's watch this video from him first.
Hi, my name is David Kweku Sechi, and I'm going to be the quiz master for this year's grand finale of the Literacy Challenge. It's an amazing journey so far, from level 1, where we received all the entries, from the essay competition, to level 2, where we went through the aptitude test, and then now it's level 3, the grand finale. Yes, it's time, it's crunch time, this is it, and we're looking forward to an amazing quiz competition. Now, my expectations for the day are that every contestant will bring their A game to play. There's going to be different segments and different sessions, and looking forward to an amazing performance by every student and every contestant. And look, may the best person win.
Ladies and gentlemen, our quiz master. All right. So we've met the finalists and we've met our quiz master. Now it's time for the reason that we are all here. Are you ready? Yes. Are you ready? Yes. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, it's time for me to take my leave. Over to you, Greku.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. Good afternoon to all of you. How are you all doing? All right. Wonderful. So, welcome to the 2024 Literacy Challenge Grand Finale. Now, some of you, I'm sure you're feeling as nervous as our contestants might be. I'll be speaking to them shortly, but I wanted to engage the stakeholders for a few seconds. It's been an interesting journey, you know, and for me, watching the entire thing from the beginning, receiving in excess of 1,400 scripts that came through from the essay competition, which was the level 1, and having that whittled down to 50 contestants, which ended up being 51, for the aptitude test, and then witnessing the top 10 come out of that, to see these amazing contestants here on the stage, I think they deserve a resounding clap of appreciation. All right, so contestants, are you ready? I don't feel the energy in the vim cry. Are you ready? All right, so let's test our microphones, okay? So I need you to pull in a little closer to the microphones. Just move your chair in towards your microphones. All right, and then there's a button on the microphone, the base of the microphone. Use it to turn it on, and let's test, make sure that everybody's microphone is working. Lillian, you just turned yours off. Yes, so you can tell that it's on. Okay, let's turn them off now. All right, we'll do it one by one. Okay, let me start with Lillian. Okay, you won't see the light come on the base. The light will come on the microphone at the side. There's a reddish ring around there. Yes, just press it and it should come on. All right. Yes, there we go. It's on. So let's say hello into the mic, and then we can just know we're good.
Hello.
You have to come closer. You're too far away.
Hello.
Good. Wonderful. Felicia. So once you've done your hello, you can turn it off.
Hello.
Good. Emma.
Hello.
Good. Kelvin.
Hello.
Again?
Hello.
All right, good. Frederick.
Hello.
Your voice, you have to macho the
Hello.
voice. So you macho the voice. You know what you should do? Lower the stem. Yes, good.
Hello.
That's easier. Okay. All right, good. Please turn it off. Oliver.
Hello.
All right. Please turn it off. You see the macho in the voice? Please turn it off. Turn it off. Again, press. It will go off. Yes, good. All right, Lois.
Hello.
All right, good. And we have Eugenia.
Hello.
Lois, please put it off. Please put it off. When you're done talking, you should turn it off at all times, okay? No, keep pressing it. It'll go off. Yes, good. It's gone off. Emma. Sorry, Eugenia.
Hello.
Good. Let's please put it off. And then Lucas.
Hello. Hello.
All right. Please put it off. Yeah, just keep pressing. You'll see the light go off. Good. It went off and you put it back on. All right. We're just doing this lesson. It's very important for us to get it off. Right. Yeah, you're struggling to put it off. No, don't do multiple. Just press it once and then let's see what happens. Again, press it hard. All right. Anyway, Malike.
Hello.
Lower the stem. Yes, and then say it again.
Hello.
All right. Good. All right. Fantastic. So we have 4 rounds to this quiz competition. Round 1, 2, 3, and 4. Now, round 1 will come in 2 parts. Okay, so at the end of each part, I will indicate, and then we will recognize the students by an applause. Okay, so we're going to get right into it. Now, let me begin by saying that contestants, pay attention at all times to all the instructions that are given, okay? And you have for round 1 10 seconds to answer your question. I will indicate if you've gone past the time, all right? And you may lose your opportunity if you don't answer it on time. Okay, so, well, it's time for round 1. Now, round 1 is a combination of subjects, and the part 1 of round 1 is social studies and current affairs. So I'm going to start with contestant number 1. I'll ask you the question, and then we'll just keep going through till everybody has answered one question. So, contestant number 1, your question is, what is the name of the current Minister of Education in Ghana?
Dr. Yao Eduju.
The answer is correct. Contestant number 2. Which Ghanaian football player won the CAF Player of the Year award in 1992? The Confederation of African Football CAF Player of the Year award in 1992. Please, can I have silence from the audience?
Abedi Pele.
All right. Abedi Pele is correct. Contestant number 3. What is the name of the flagship program aimed at improving access to second cycle education in Ghana?
Please come again.
What is the name of the flagship program aimed at improving access to the second cycle education in Ghana? Your time is up. It's the Free Senior High School, otherwise known as the Free SHS policy. Contestant number 4. Who is the current chairperson of the Electoral Commission of Ghana?
Jane Mensah.
Answer is correct. Then Jane Mensah. Contestant number 5. What is the name of the Ghanaian satellite that was launched into space in 2017?
Please come again.
What is the name of the Ghanaian satellite that was launched into space in 2017?
The Ghana satellite.
Ghana satellite, also known as Ghana Sat 1, is correct. Contestant number 6. Who is the current Minister of Health in Ghana?
Dr. Bernard Ukuboy.
That's correct. Contestant number 7. Who is the current CEO of the Ghana Investment Promotion Center, also known as GIPC? Who is the current CEO of GIPC? Your time is up. The answer is Mr. Yofi Grant. Contestant number 8. What is the name of the Ghanaian musician who won the 2020 Black Entertainment Television Award? What is the name of the Ghanaian musician who won the 2020 BET Awards?
Stonebwoy.
Stonebwoy is correct. Contestant number 9. Who is the current Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation? Who is the current Minister of Environment, Science, Technology and Innovation? Your time is up. Dr. Kweku Efriye is the answer. Contestant number 10. What is the name of the Ghanaian company that produced the first locally made ventilators? The Ghanaian company that made the first locally made ventilators. All right, your time is up. The name is Kumasi Hive. Kumasi Hive. That's the name. All right, so that we're going to go back to second round of questions. Contestant number 1. Who is the current Director General of the Ghana Health Service? All right, time's up. Dr. Patrick Kuma Abuaje is the name. Contestant number 2. What is the name of the flagship program aimed at improving agriculture in Ghana?
One district, one factory.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Your time is up anyway. Planting for food and jobs. Planting for food and jobs. Contestant number 3. Who is the current Minister of Communications and Digitalization?
Fatmatu Abubakar.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is Honorable Mrs. Ursula Owusu Ekufo. Contestant number 4. Who is the current chairperson of the National Commission for Civic Education? Who is the current chairperson of the NCCE? The time is up. The name is Madam Kathleen Addy. Kathleen Addy. Contestant number 5. Which river is the longest in Ghana?
Lake Volta.
Question again. Which river is the longest in Ghana?
The Volta River.
River Volta is correct. Contestant number 6. The leader of Ghana was once known as the Prime Minister. Who was Ghana's Prime Minister in 1958?
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah.
Dr. Kwame Nkrumah is correct. Contestant number 7. What is the main cash crop of Ghana?
Cocoa.
Cocoa is correct. Contestant number 8. Contestant number 8. What is the significance of the golden stool? What is the significance of the golden stool in Ghanaian heritage?
The power of the chiefs.
That answer is incorrect. The symbol of the power and unity of the Ashanti Kingdom. The symbol and power of the unity of the Ashanti Kingdom. Contestant number 9. His Excellency, Dr. Hilary Mann, was Ghana's first president of the Third Republic. Who was his vice president?
Buzia.
Your time is up. The answer is His Excellency Joseph W.S. de Graaf Johnson. I'm sure the parents are also scratching their heads because you were alive around that time, but you don't remember. All right, contestant number 10. What is the name of the first high school in Ghana? I need silence from the audience, please. What is the name of the first high school in Ghana?
Achimota.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
That answer is incorrect. The answer is the Infansipum School. Contestant number 1. What is the name of the largest ethnic group in Ghana?
The Akan ethnic group.
Pardon?
The Akan ethnic group.
Can you speak into the microphone, please?
The Akan ethnic group.
Akan is correct. Contestant number 2. What is the significance of the Independence Arch? What is the significance of the Independence Arch?
It signifies that we are free from our colonial masters and that we are beginning a new dawn.
Yeah, is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Well, the answer is correct. Contestant number 3. Who was the first African to win the Nobel Peace Prize? First African to win the Nobel Peace Prize.
Barack Obama.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
You've gone very far afield, though. The answer is Kofi Annan. Kofi Annan. That's our very own Kofi Annan. Contestant number 4. Which Ghanaian musician is nicknamed the King of High Life? Which Ghanaian musician is nicknamed the King of High Life?
Kojo Enji.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is E.T. Mensah. E.T. Mensah. Contestant number 5. What does the color green represent in the Ghana flag?
The rich vegetation that abounds in the land.
That answer is correct. Contestant number 6. What does the color red represent in the Ghana flag?
It represents the blood of our forefathers, which they taught during their struggle for independence.
Well, that answer is correct. Contestant number 7. Who was the first Ghanaian to win an Olympic medal? Who was the first Ghanaian to win an Olympic medal?
Mr. Abedi.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That answer is incorrect. I'm going to reserve the correct answer for the audience in just a little bit. So those of you who are going to go to Google, I know you will go. So you just go ahead and go to Google. But I'll come up later on and ask you the answer for that question. Contestant number 8. What is the first line of the Ghana national anthem? What is the first line of the Ghana national anthem? Please, may I have some quiet among the audience? Thank you.
God bless our homeland, Ghana.
God bless our homeland, Ghana. That's correct. Contestant number 9. Contestant number 9. Which gulf forms the coastline of Ghana? Which gulf forms the coastline of Ghana?
The Gulf of Guinea.
Please repeat that.
Gulf of Guinea.
Gulf of Guinea is correct. Contestant number 10. There is a presidential aspirant for election 2024 who uses the butterfly as his political symbol. Who is he?
Nana Kwame Bediako.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That answer is incorrect. The answer is Alan Tremonton, aka Alan Cash. All right, so that ends part 1 of round 1. Please put your hands together for the contestants. All right. So we're gonna go straight into part 2 of round 1, and that is focusing on literature. Okay, we're focusing on literature. Contestant number 1. Which African novelist wrote the novel *The Lion and the Jewel*?
Here's the question again.
Which African novelist wrote the novel *The Lion and the Jewel*? All right, time is up. The answer is Wole Soyinka. Contestant number 2. What is the name of the protagonist in the novel Things Fall Apart? What is the name of the protagonist in the novel Things Fall Apart?
Ama.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The right answer is Okonkwo. Okonkwo. All right, so I've been hearing little tiny whispers from the audience. How do I know it's from the audience? Because it's coming from this direction. All right, so please, let's not whisper. Unfortunately, if we hear the whispers, we could disqualify the contestants whose question is being asked. Okay? All right, so please, if you want to protect your contestants, you protect them by silence. Thank you very much. Contestant number 3. Who wrote the poem? Who wrote the poem, The Road Not Taken?
Please come again.
Who wrote the poem, The Road Not Taken? The time is up. The answer is Robert Frost. Robert Frost. Who wrote, contestant number 4. Who wrote the celebrated novel, The Beautiful Ones Are Not Yet Born? All right, time's up. The answer is Ayikwe Ama. Ayikwe Ama. Contestant number 5. Who wrote the play, Anoa? Who wrote the play, Anoa?
Ama Ata Edu.
The answer is correct, Professor Ama Ata Edu. Contestant number 6. What is the name of the protagonist in the play, The Dilemma of a Ghost? What is the name of the protagonist in the play, The Dilemma of a Ghost?
Atu.
All right, it's Atu Yosen, but the answer is correct. Contestant number 7. Which genre of literature is Kofi Awuno known to have written? Which genre of literature is Kofi Awuno known to have written?
Prose.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is incorrect. He was rather known for his poetry. Okay? Poems like The Cathedral, etc. Contestant number 8. Who wrote the play, The Marriage of Anansewa? Who wrote the play, The Marriage of Anansewa?
Ama Ata Edu.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Unfortunately, the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is Ifwa Sutherland. Ifwa Sutherland, who would this year, incidentally, have been 100 years old. Yeah. Contestant number 9. Who wrote the novel Things Fall Apart? Who wrote the novel Things Fall Apart?
Lawrence Raman.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe. Chinua Achebe, a celebrated Nigerian author. Contestant number 10. Who wrote the novel Weep Not, Child? Weep Not, Child.
Ama Ata Eidu.
Please repeat that answer.
Ama Ata Eidu.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is Ngugi wa Thiong'o. Ngugi wa Thiong'o from Kenya. Celebrated Kenyan author. All right. I'm sure the parents are laughing because they also got it wrong. Contestant number 1. In literature, what is a simile? What is a simile in literature?
A simile is a literary device used to compare two statements using like, as, or is like.
The answer is correct. So you can say as tall as a tree. So using as, or you can also say sweet like Aleguntugui. It's a nice example. All right. So, contestant number 2. In literature, what is a metaphor? What is a metaphor?
A metaphor is a comparison of two dissimilar things without the use of as, like, or than.
The answer is correct. And an example is Amma was a real horse in the race. Amma was a real horse in the race. Of course, Amma is a human being, she's not a horse. But it becomes a metaphor because you're using to compare without using as or like. Amma was a real horse in the race. Contestant number 3. What literary device imitates natural sounds? What literary device imitates natural sounds?
Onomatopoeia.
Onomatopoeia is correct. So, for example, we can say that mosquitoes or flies buzz because you hear zzz. Right, so that is an example. Contestant number 4. As a literary device, when I am used, I achieve exaggeration for a particular effect. Who am I? As a literary device, when I am used, I achieve exaggeration for a particular effect. Who am I?
Hyperbole.
Hyperbole is correct. Okay, hyperbole. And an example, I am so hungry, I could eat all the food in Ghana. Of course, you can't eat all the food in Ghana, but we understand what you mean, right? That's why I say hyperbole. It's an exaggeration. Contestant number 5. Name one type of imagery. Name one type of imagery.
Olfactory imagery.
Olfactory imagery is correct. So we have 5 types of imagery. We have visual, audible, auditory, tactile, olfactory, which is what he mentioned, and palatial. So olfactory is in reference to smell. Anything you can smell is referred to as the sense of olfactory, and you use that to create images. If you're demonstrating that in literature, it's called olfactory imagery. All right, contestant number 6. In literature, what is personification? What is personification? It's on. Go ahead. Go ahead, you go ahead. Go ahead. His microphone is on. I'm not sure why we can't hear him, but yeah. All right, just go again and see. Project your voice, just project.
Use of non-human. It is the use of human characteristics and qualities for non-human things.
All right, that answer is correct. Attributing human qualities to other living things and inanimate objects. For example, the trees wept all night is an example of personification. Contestant number 7. In literature, what is alliteration? What is alliteration in literature?
Alliteration is the repetition of consonant sounds.
That's correct. The repetition of consonant sounds. For example, she told a tall tale. So the repetition of that consonant T in there, you hear it. She told a tall tale. That's alliteration. Contestant number 8. In literature, what is assonance? What is assonance?
Assonance is the repetition of vowel sounds.
That answer is correct. All right. Contestant number 9. The cat sat in the hat is an example of which literary device? The cat sat in the hat is an example of which literary device?
Rhyme.
Answer again?
Rhyme.
Rhyme is correct. Contestant number 10. In literature, when the writer uses certain words, ideas, or groups of words over and over again in order to emphasize an idea or a point, it is known as... I'll repeat that. In literature, when the writer uses certain words, ideas, or groups of words over and over again in order to emphasize an idea or a point, it is known as...
Emphasis.
What's your answer again?
Emphasis.
That answer is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
All right, the answer is incorrect. And the correct answer is repetition. Repetition. All right, so that brings us to the end of round 1. That brings us to the end. All right, so that brings us to the end of round 1. And well done to all the contestants. And we're going to go to round 2 after a quick break.
right, welcome back. If you're just joining us, this is the grand finale of the Literacy Challenge 2024. And we just saw round 1. Now, if you think the contestants did well, please let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, that's interesting. I see that young man cheering very hard. Well done to supporting your mates. And we want to say a very big thank you to the management of ChannelOne TV and City FM. Obviously, without them, this wouldn't have been possible, so it will be very important for us to acknowledge each and every one from management. Thank you so much, and more grease to your elbows. And we also have some special guests that we would like to acknowledge. We have Anis Hafa, who's the chief examiner and the founder of the Gates Institution, and he's a distinguished educator. And we also have His Excellency Edmond Mukaila, who is the representative of UNESCO to Ghana. You're welcome, sir. Thank you for joining us. All right, so ladies and gentlemen, before we get into round 2, we would want to hear the results of round 1, right? Would you want to hear it? Yes. I can't hear you because the way you are talking, if you don't speak louder, then we will stay here. We won't hear it. Let me do it one more time. Do you want to hear the results of round 1? Yes. Thank you so much. So on that note, I will leave and then hand over to our quiz master.
All right. Welcome back to the quiz competition. It's still on. Now, let me quickly just give you a quick sense of how, and I'm sure Anis Hafa will speak to us a bit later, but you know, it's important for parents to be very engaged. We often say as parents to the children, you know, our young ones, go and learn, go and read. But we ourselves don't read, you know, and parents, you know this, children copy what we do. So if they don't see you reading, we'll sit in front of the book and have the book on our laps, but really what's happening, right? So we need to also show by example, you know, as much as we can. Of course, you can't do all the reading in the world, you know, with everything else that you have to handle, but at least they must see some kind of interest that you have yourself in reading. Then they will mimic those things that you see. But the question I had for you, and let me give you I'm sure you're waiting for the results, isn't it? So I'm going to give you the results first, and then we'll talk later. Right, so round 1. Let me start from, so we have Eugenia Kesewa Frimpong. Or let me rather start from contestant number 1 and roll through to number 10. So Lillian Amwako, 9. Felicia Nikwe, 9. Ama Asamoah, 3. Kelvin Kojo Ofori, 6. Frederick Loko, 15. Oliver Amwa, 15. Lois Somoa, 6. Eugenia Frimpong, 9. Lucas Clifford Aram, 6. Malike, 0. Malike Nono, 0. All right. So we're going to go quickly to round 2. And but I promised that I had a question for you, isn't it? So I'm going to ask you. Are you ready? Parents and teachers. My question is coming. I want to ask it as I ask them. Okay, so who was the first Ghanaian sports person to win an Olympic medal? Any parent? Any person here? Yes. Please give me his full name. You are missing a middle name. You see, I know we all have Google here. He was also known. He was actually better known. He was the first Ike Quartey. He's Clement Isaac Quartey. But he was actually the first Ike Quartey. All right. So anyway, so that's the answer there for you. He was the first Ghanaian to win an Olympic medal, and he won it in boxing. All right. So it's time for round 2. Are we ready? All right, now it's time for round 2, and part 1 of round 2 is general questions. All right, so we have all 10 contestants must answer all questions in this section, and they go for 5 marks. So you're therefore going to write the answers, all right, because you cannot voice the answers. All right, so I'm going to go through real quick, and then let's see. Question number 1. In 60 seconds, take 1,600 and add 40 to it. Now add another 1,600. Now add another 30. Add another 1,600 and add 20. And add 1,600 and add 10. Give me the total. Your time is up. Question number 2. In 60 seconds, form 10 two-letter words that do not have the letters A and E. Each word should have 1 vowel and 1 syllable. All right, your time is up. Okay, and we have one more for part 1. In 60 seconds, list out of 10 words of any length that have the letters A, C, and E. All right? 10 words, 60 seconds. In 60 seconds, list 10 words out of any length, okay? 10 words of any length that have the letters A, C, and E. All right, your time is up. Please write your name on the sheets. Please write your name on the sheets and pass them to me. Please pass them towards me. Yes, let me have them. Yes, thank you. Okay, thank you. Thank you very much. Yes. Okay. Okay, so this is the end of round 2, part 1. Okay, round 2, part 1. Can I please have Doris? Yes, if you can come and take these. Okay, so we're just going to go to part 2 shortly. Thank you very much. Thank you. All right, so we're going to go to part 2. And part 2 is more current affairs focused, okay? And each contestant has one question. So we're going to revert to the original format. Are you ready? All right. Contestant number 1. Which gulf forms the coastline of Ghana?
The Gulf of Guinea.
Gulf of Guinea is correct. Contestant number 2. Can I have silence in the room, please? Hello? Can I have silence in the room, please? Contestant number 2. What do we call a situation where a government official attempts to buy a government property? What do we call a situation where a government official attempts to buy a government property?
Government.
Your time is up. It's referred to as a conflict of interest. Conflict of interest. Upon becoming a republic, contestant number 3. Upon becoming a republic, the title of the leader of the nation changed from what to what? Upon becoming a republic, the name of the leader of the nation changed from what to what?
Changed from
You can draw on the question from the previous round. Anyway, your time is up. From Prime Minister to President. Becoming a republic. From Prime Minister to President. Contestant number 4. The oldest landmark in Ghana is a religious monument in the northern parts of Ghana. What is it called?
The Larabanga Mosque.
The Larabanga Mosque, it's correct. Contestant number 5. The second female Chief Justice of Ghana was appointed to the Supreme Court recently. What is her name?
Madam Gertrude Tokonu.
That answer is correct. Her Ladyship, Justice Gertrude Tokonu. Contestant number 6. In which year did Ghana discover oil in commercial quantities? In which year did Ghana discover oil in commercial quantities?
2011.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is 2007. 2007. Contestant number 7. In which year did Ghana begin the commercial drilling or production of oil? In which year did Ghana begin the commercial drilling or production of oil?
2008.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is 2010. 2010. Contestant number 8. What is the full meaning of UNICEF? What is the full meaning of UNICEF?
United Nations International Children's Education Fund.
Well, you're going to get half mark for that because you're almost there, but it's not quite. So the answer is the United Nations International Children's Emergency Fund, not educational fund, emergency fund. All right. Contestant number 9. What is a centenary? What is a centenary?
No question again.
What is a centenary? Your time is up. The answer is 100 years. Centenary is 100 years. Can we have some silence in the room, please? Contestant number 10. What is a millennium? What is a millennium?
1,000 years.
1,000 years is correct. All right, now we have a question for contestant number 1. It's a replacement question for contestant number 1. Name. Silence, please. Thank you. Thank you. Name one element or one thing that you can find in Ghana's coat of arms.
2 eagles.
Can't hear you.
2 eagles.
Please come closer to the microphone.
2 eagles.
All right, eagle is correct. So we have eagle, we have the black star, there's a lion, and so on. All right, so that ends round 2. All right, so that brings us to the end of round 2. Good. Are you not happy? Put your hands together. Oh, are you surprised we've come to the end so quickly? Yes, it's the end of round 2. All right, so how are you doing? How are you feeling? Now, I want to know from you, how are you doing? How are you feeling? You're fine. You're okay. What about you guys here? How are you feeling? Yeah? You're doing okay? Wonderful. All right, so we'll be right back for round 3 after a quick break.
Welcome back. It's still the grand finale of the Literacy Challenge 2024. And we have just witnessed 2 rounds of the competition. Let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, so we're going to do something very exciting before we continue. So, can you hear me? If you think your school is going to win this competition, let me hear you say, ah. Okay, that was a very loud ah. I think the adults are eyeing more than the students, but that's a very nice look. Thank you so much. Thank you. That's to say everybody's in the spirit. And like I said before the competition started, this is the moment we are all supposed to be, praying and crossing our fingers and hoping that everything goes well for our favorites. But let's remember that as long as they are finalists here, they are all winners. That is what we are supposed to put at the back of our minds. As long as they are here, they are all winners. And now, before we get into the 3rd round, let's take a moment and reflect on the incredible journey that has brought us this far. From the initial stages of the competition, where thousands joined the competition, till now, which we had to go through some intense eliminations to get the best of the best. Ladies and gentlemen, let's check out the journey so far.
Within 30 minutes before the end of the paper, too early.
I was done, and one of my teachers likes to say, if you don't know the answer, you don't know. So I did everything that I could, and then I left the ones that I didn't know how to answer.
Oh, I was hoping you'd tell me that you answered everything.
I answered everything. I most of them were objective, so I answered, because at least if I don't know the answer, there's a chance that I might circle the right thing. So I answered everything, but I didn't know all the answers.
ChannelOne TV is broken up into two parts, right? We have programs and then we have news. That's why we have newsroom and then we have the programs department. Right now, we are responsible for what's cooking. We are responsible for the point of view. We are responsible for a question of law and all these other mini shows that you see on TV. The programs office is responsible for those, creating those shows and making them happen every week or however often that they show up on TV, right? So that's what's in this building. Traffic is basically what they do is they schedule adverts for television and for radio, okay? So if you have an advert, you bring an advert that you want to play on radio, it will come to this office.
This is the MCR, Master Control Room. This is where the final product of everything that you see in the studios happen. So here we are talking about quality control. So your sound must be clean, okay? And then the pictures too must also be looking good. So without the MCR, we can't project anything out there to your homes. I hope you understand what I mean. So in a layman's language, you are doing the cooking and everything in the kitchen, So we'll take that the kitchen is the studios that you are seeing over there. And this is a final product. This is a final output.
Okay, so come. We'll have to step out in a minute, in a few seconds. So you see, this is what's happening here. That's what you saw on the TV screens there, right? Good. They're about to go live in under 1 minute. Okay, so this is basically it. And then you can see the whole thing being done, cooked nicely here. The directors there are able to see through these different 3 cameras. Plus, there's some cameras above here as well, you see. And then they will take the decision. I want this camera, I want this camera, I want that camera. So, all right, let's get out before they go live.
This is Mr. Francis Degbo. He's the head of sales for ChannelOne TV. So it means that the sponsorship that we get, he and his team, it's on their, in fact, our salaries, everything is on their heads. You know, he and the business development manager, Mr. Mani Mensah Bomso, and then Madam Ivy Odro. She's the head of sales for City FM, for radio. So that's why we are here. We're just coming to interact with you, make sure that you're calm ahead of tomorrow. Have you been able to go around already? Yeah. What do you think? Did you learn anything interesting? Yeah. What did you learn?
I learned that the master control room is where the camera quality and all sounds are checked before it is put on there.
Wonderful.
I saw different types of rooms, like the studios and the master control room.
Okay. And it was interesting?
Yes.
Okay, good.
I can see you're all busy learning, preparing. But bear in mind, you're all winners. To make it to the final 10 is a very, very great achievement. It can be compared to the way people play football to qualify for the World Cup. When you get to that stage, you're a star. So just have it in mind that you're a winner, relax. Saturday is just the final day to say what you know. So just calm down, and I wish you all the best in advance.
The Literacy Challenge 2024 is powered by City FM, supported by ChannelOne TV, and is sponsored by Ghana National Gas Company, Alive Soap. Feel fresh, feel alive. From the House of Wilma Africa Limited, Fortune Spread for Bread, yummy, delicious, always on point. Another quality product from Wilma Africa Limited. Ruby Biscuits by M4 Foods and Prospectus Ghana Limited.
Welcome back. And it's still the Literacy Challenge 2024, and it's all about the grand finale. So we've just witnessed 2 rounds, and now we are getting into our 3rd round. And ladies and gentlemen, before we do that, we'd like to say a very big thank you to all our sponsors, and also a special acknowledgement to the management of ChannelOne TV and City FM. Thank you so much. And a reminder of the winner's details. So what is the winner going to get, or what are the winners going to get? The winner gets 10,000 Ghana cedis, a trophy, a medal, and of course, the bragging rights of the winner of the Literacy Challenge 2024. Yeah, Charlie, for 1 whole year, you'll be called the winner. Wow. Anyway, the second winner gets 3,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and of course, the bragging rights as the second. And the third winner gets 2,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and of course, the bragging rights. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get into the 3rd round. Enjoy.
All right. Thank you very much, Chris. So it's time for us to find out the results from round 2. All right, before we go into round 3. Are you ready? You want to hear the results? All right. So before I give you the results, let me just clarify that there was a question in the part 2 of round 2, which asked the question of What's the name of the Chief Justice, the second female Chief Justice of Ghana? And the second female Chief Justice of Ghana is actually Sophia Kufu, which means that Frederick's answer of Gertrude Tokno was wrong. All right. Why are you clapping? Or you are clapping to give advantage to your contestants. All right. So here with the results for the second round. Okay, I'm giving you results for the second round. So contestant number 1, Lillian Amoako, 14. Contestant number 2, Felicia Nikwe, 5. Contestant number 3, Ama Samoa, 15. Contestant number 4, Kelvin Ofori, 20. Contestant number 5, Frederick Loko, 12. Contestant number 6, Oliver Amwa, 11. Contestant number 7, Lois Sumwa, 10. Contestant number 8, Eugenia Frimpong, 7.5. Contestant number 9, Lucas Clifford Aram, 13. And contestant number 10, 19. Hi. Hello. Hello. The celebration is like the competition has ended. Wow. There's a lot of excitement in the room. All right. I think that the last round was very interesting because for some of the questions, they were given their own sheet of paper to answer, the question that was there, and it was quite heavy in terms of marks, so depending on your abilities, your skill level, and your preparation and all that, it made quite a difference there. Right, so it's time for round 3. All right, so in round 3, we're looking at numeracy. And we're going to begin with some reasoning questions. All right, so contestant number 1. Contestant number 1, you have only 30 seconds per question. All right, so take note. If it takes 5 machines, 5 minutes to make 5 widgets, how long will it take 100 machines to make 100 widgets?
Minutes.
Are you ready? You want to answer?
100 minutes.
100 minutes? Unfortunately, your answer is wrong. It takes 5 minutes. 5 minutes. Contestant number 2. A snail at the bottom of a 20-foot well. A snail is at the bottom of a 20-foot well. Each day, it climbs up 3 feet, but at night, it slips back 2 feet. How many days will it take for the snail to reach the top of the well? You have 30 seconds.
It will take the snail 20 days to reach the top of the well.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Well, the correct answer is 18 days. 18 days. Okay. Contestant number 3. You have 8 balls, and one of them will be slightly heavier or lighter than the others. How can you find the heavier or lighter ball in only 2 weighings on a balance scale? I'll repeat the question. You have 8 balls. One of them will be slightly heavier or lighter than the others. How can you find the heavier or lighter ball in only 2 weighings on a balance scale?
By weighing them.
How would you do that?
And you pick 2 balls and you put them on the weighing scale.
And then?
Then you record the answer. Then you
But you only have 2 opportunities to weigh. So how would you go about it? It says in only 2 weighings on a scale.
pick 2 balls.
You just weigh only 2 balls. But you have 8 balls.
Weigh all of them.
You weigh all of them at once? All right, so the answer is this. So your answer is incorrect, by the way. The answer is this. You weigh 3 balls against 3 balls. All right? It's a balance scale, so you have 2 sides of the scale. So you put 3 here, 3 here. You weigh 3 balls against 3 balls. Then you weigh the remaining 2 balls against each other. That's how you go about it. All right, contestant number 4. A bat and a ball together cost 1 Ghana cedi, 20 pesewas. The bat costs 1 Ghana cedis more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
The question again.
Together, a bat and a ball cost 1 Ghana cedi, 20 pesewas. The bat costs 1 Ghana cedis more than the ball. How much does the ball cost?
One cedi, 40 pesewas.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Unfortunately, your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 10 pesewas. Contestant number 5. If a bicycle rider travels at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour, how long will it take to travel 120 kilometers?
Please come again.
If a bicycle rider travels at an average speed of 20 kilometers per hour, how long will it take to travel 120 kilometers?
It
It will take him 6 hours.
6 hours is correct. All right, contestant number 6. You have 3 switches, but they are not labeled. Each switch corresponds to 1 out of 3 light bulbs in a room. Each light bulb is either off or on. You can turn the switches on and off as many times as you want, but you can only enter the room 1 time to observe the light bulbs. How can you figure out which switch corresponds to which light bulb? I'll repeat it. There are 3 switches, and they are not labeled. Each switch corresponds to 1 out of 3 light bulbs in a room. Each light bulb is either on or off. Now, when you enter the room, you can turn the switches on and off as many times as you want, but you can only enter the room 1 time to observe the light bulbs. How can you figure out which switch corresponds to which light bulb? So the switches and the light bulbs are not in the same room. So start from there. All right, your time is up. All right, so the answer is simply turn 2 switches on for 5 minutes, then turn 1 off. Enter the room and take a look at the lights. Do you understand? You turn 2 switches on for 5 minutes. Of course, it will heat up the lights. Then turn one of them off and enter the room. You'll be able to figure it out. All right. Contestant number 7. If it takes 3 people 3 hours to dig a hole, how long will it take 6 people to dig the same hole? Please turn your mic on. Yes, go again.
1.5 hours.
1.5 hours is correct. Contestant number 8. A farmer has 100 feet of fencing and wants to enclose a rectangular area with an existing barn as one side. If the barn is 30 feet wide, what are the dimensions of the rectangular area that will maximize the space? Let me ask the question again. A farmer has 100 feet of fencing and wants to enclose a rectangular area with an existing barn as one side of the rectangle. If the barn is 30 feet wide, what are the dimensions of the rectangular area that will maximize the space?
Ten times 10.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
Your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 30 feet by 35 feet. 30 feet by 35 feet. Contestant number 9. You have 2 ropes that each take exactly 30 minutes to burn from one end of the rope to the other. How can you use these ropes to measure out 45 minutes? I'll ask the question again. You have 2 ropes. Each of them take 30 minutes to burn from one end of the rope to the other. How can you use these ropes to measure out 45 minutes?
I'll use 1.5 ropes.
Okay, let me ask the question one more time. You have 2 ropes, and they each take 30 minutes to burn. So you have to light them up and burn them from one end of the rope to the other. How can you use these ropes to measure out 45 minutes?
I'll wait for 15 minutes, then I'll bend the first rope.
Is that your final answer? All right. So the question says, how can you use these ropes to measure out 45 minutes? Which means you don't have a timer. You don't have a timer, but you know one thing for sure, that it takes 30 minutes for each rope to burn. So what you do is you light one rope on one end, and then the other rope, you light them on both ends. Because they'll take the same rate to get to the middle. And then if you light it on one end, it will take the 30 minutes to get to the other side. You understand? Okay. Contestant number 10. If a car travels from Accra to Kumasi at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour and returns at an average speed of 10 kilometers per hour, what is the average speed for the entire trip?
Please,
If a car,
question again.
I'll repeat it. All right. If a car travels from Accra to Kumasi at an average speed of 60 kilometers per hour and returns at an average speed of 40 kilometers per hour, what is the average speed of the entire trip?
$100 kilometers per hour.
Is that your final answer?
20 kilometers per hour.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 48 kilometers per hour. All right. Contestant number 1. You have 5 jars of pills, one of which contains only counterfeit or fake pills. How can you identify the jar with the counterfeit pills by selecting only one pill from one jar?
Here's the question again.
You have 5 jars of pills, one of which contains only counterfeit or fake pills. How can you identify the jar with the counterfeit pills by selecting only one pill from one jar? All right, your time is up. You don't have an answer? Okay. So select a pill from each jar and weigh them, right? The jar with the lighter pill contains the counterfeit pills. Contestant number 2. If a bakery sells 250 loaves of bread at 2 Ghana cedis each, how much money does the bakery make in total?
Please, the question again.
If a bakery sells 250 loaves of bread at 2 Ghana cedis each, how much money does the bakery make in total?
500 Ghana cedis.
The answer is correct. Contestant number 3. A car rental company charges a base fee of 50 Ghana cedis plus an additional 20 Ghana cedis per hour. If a customer rents a car for 3 hours, how much will they be charged in total?
Please, the question again.
A car rental company charges a base fee of 50 Ghana cedis plus an additional 20 Ghana cedis per hour. If a customer rents a car for 3 hours, how much will they be charged in total?
$210 Ghana cedis.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 110 Ghana cedis. 110 Ghana cedis. Contestant number 4. If a water tank, can be filled by 2 pipes in 10 hours and 15 hours, respectively, how long will it take to fill the tank if both pipes are open together? If a tank can be filled by 2 pipes, one does it in 10 hours, the other one does it in 15 hours. How long will it take to fill the tank if both pipes are open together? All right, time is up. The answer is 6 hours. 6 hours. Contestant number 5. You have 8 coins, and one of them is a counterfeit or fake. How can you identify the counterfeit coin in only 2 weighings on a balance scale? You have a balance scale.
You divide the coins into 3, 2 sections. Then measure the one with the 3 together. If one of them is lighter, the counterfeit is inside. But if they are all the same, that means the one with the 2 has a counterfeit inside.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is correct. Contestant number 6. Contestant number 6. I know why you are happy. You were all confused. You were wondering how you was going to calculate the answer. Contestant number 6. If a bicycle rider travels at an average speed of 25 kilometers per hour, how long will it take to travel 150 kilometers? If a bicycle rider travels at an average speed of 25 kilometers per hour, how long will it take to travel 150 kilometers?
Six hours.
6 hours is correct. Contestant number 7. A snail is at the bottom of a well. The well is 15 feet deep. Each day, it climbs up 2 feet, but at night, it slips back 1 foot. How many days will it take for the snail to reach the top of the well?
$15.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is 14 days. 14 days. Contestant number 8. You have 3 boxes. One contains only apples. The other contains only oranges. And the last one contains both oranges and apples. How can you identify the contents of each box by selecting one fruit from one box?
Please, the question again.
You have 3 boxes, one containing only apples, one containing only oranges, and one containing both apples and oranges. How can you identify the contents of each box by selecting one fruit from one box?
By weighing the box.
We weigh all 3 of them?
Yes.
Okay. And how would that show you what is inside? Is that your final answer? Are you going to stick with that? All right. Unfortunately, the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is select a fruit from each box and observe. Now, if you get an apple, the box with only apples is the one that you didn't select. If you get an orange, the box with only oranges is the one you didn't select. Are you with me? Does it make sense? We'll have a conversation about it with the adults later. All right. Contestant number 9. What is the largest 4-digit number What is the largest 4-digit number?
9,999.
That answer is correct. 9,999. All right. We have contestant number 10. Are you ready? Yeah. There are 49 dogs signed up for a dog show. There are 36 more small dogs than large dogs. How many small dogs have been signed up to compete? I'll repeat the question. There are 49 dogs signed up for a dog show. There are 36 more small dogs than large dogs. How many small dogs have been signed up to compete?
43.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Well, the correct answer actually is the exact answer, the precise answer is 42.5 small dogs. But you can't have half a dog. So 43 is correct. All right. Now, this round is actually a reasoning round. So it's not just as simple as adding 1 and 2 together. Okay, it's a reasoning. It's about thinking a little deeper about the question that has been asked. All right, and so that's what brings us to the end of round 2. All right. Okay, so that ends round 3 of the competition. We'll take a quick break. When we are back, we'll get into round 4.
Alisa Hotel right here in the heart of Accra. And I just want to remind you that we are getting into our final rounds, and the final rounds is more of practicals. So we're going to be seeing our contestants working a lot with their fingers and of course with their brain. And a quick reminder of what the winners are going to be going home with. The first winner is going to be getting 10,000 Ghana cedis, a trophy, a medal, and of course, the bragging rights for the whole year. And second winner gets 3,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and the bragging rights. Third winner gets 2,000 Ghana cedis, and a medal, and of course, the bragging rights. I want to say a very big thank you to all our sponsors. We have Ghana National Gas Company, Alive Soap, and Fortune Spread for bread, always on point, and it's actually a product from Wilma Africa Limited, and Weeby Biscuit by M4 Foods, and lastly, Prospectus Ghana Limited. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for us to get into our final round. So let's keep our prayers up and our fingers crossed. Enjoy.
All right, so it's time for round 4. Are you ready? Contestants, are you ready? I'm not hearing from you. Are you ready? Hello, hello. You good? All right, I'll give you the results for the last round shortly. when I receive them. But just a quick update on, or let me just walk you through what we're going to be doing in the next round. So we're looking at science concepts, okay? We'll be talking through science concepts in the next round, and there will be a series of questions that I'll be bringing to you. Then there'll be a number of riddles also that you have to answer, and then after that, we're going to go into a practical session, and you'll get to see all of that live right here. Okay, so that's what we're going to be doing for round 4. And so far, so good. It's been exciting, and I hope... parents, how are you feeling? Now, let me find out from you. How are you doing? You're tired? You're nervous? I'm not hearing from you. The tension is high. Yeah, I think so. There's a lot of tension. Well, soon we'll get to the end of it. Okay, so still waiting for updates on results for round 3. Anybody help me out? Results for round 3. Okay, whilst we wait for the results for round 3, I think we should progress to go to round 4, and we'll take a look. We'll go to the first part of round 4, okay? And then we'll come and... All right. Like I said, it's the science concepts round, all right? So let's get right into it. And let me begin. Contestant number 1. You have 15 seconds to answer. Which vitamin deficiency is associated with rickets in children? Contestant number 1.
Vitamin D.
Come again?
Vitamin D.
Vitamin D is correct. Contestant number 2. Which element is most responsible for the red color of planet Mars?
Iron oxide.
Iron oxide is correct. Contestant number 3. What is the surface of Venus primarily composed of?
Hydrogen and helium.
The surface of Venus.
Rocks.
No, your answer is incorrect, and you run out of time. The answer is rocky silicate. Rocky silicate. Contestant number 4. What is the term for the underground stem of a plant?
The bedrock.
Come again?
The bedrock.
Is that your final answer?
The roots.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right, the correct answer is rhizome. 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 Now, with question number 2, contestant number 2, the exact answer, the precise answer is iron, not iron oxide, iron. Okay, so yes, I'll award you half mark for that. Contestant number 5. Name the group of crops known for their nitrogen fixing ability.
Legumes.
Legumes is correct. Contestant number 6. Contestant number 6. What gas is known as laughing gas?
The question again.
What gas is known as laughing gas?
Carbon.
Repeat the answer again.
Carbon.
The correct answer is nitrous oxide. Nitrous oxide. Contestant number 7. Name the nutrient known for maintaining healthy skin. Name the nutrient known for maintaining healthy skin.
Fat and oil.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is vitamin A. Vitamin A. Contestant number 8. What type of energy is produced by solar panels? What type of energy is produced by the solar panel?
Solar energy.
Is that your final answer? Your time's up. The correct answer is electrical energy. Contestant number 9. What is the most abundant chemical element in the Earth's crust? What is the most abundant chemical element in the Earth's crust?
Nitrogen.
Please repeat that.
Nitrogen.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is oxygen. Oxygen. Contestant number 10. Name the element used in the production of stainless steel to prevent rusting.
Zinc.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
The correct answer is chromium. Chromium is used in the production of stainless steel. Contestant number 1. What state of matter is described as superheated matter or ionized gas?
Plasma.
Plasma is correct. Contestant number 2. What name is given to the group of teeth formed by the last upper canine and the first lower molar of a carnivore?
The premolars.
Is that your final answer?
Yes, please.
Okay, that answer is incorrect. The correct answer is the carnassial teeth. The carnassial teeth. I bet you've not heard of it before, eh? The carnassial teeth. Okay. Contestant number 3. Which technology is primarily used in night vision devices? Night vision devices. Which technology is primarily used in night vision devices? Your time is up. The answer is infrared. Infrared technology. Contestant number 4. Which technology is primarily used in MRI machines? MRI machines.
Radio wave.
Is that your final answer?
Infrared rays.
Is that your final answer?
Yes.
All right. The answer is incorrect. The correct answer is magnetic fields. Magnetic fields. All right. Contestant number 5. What kind of battery is typically used in smartphones? What kind of battery is typically used in smartphones?
Electric powered batteries.
Please repeat that.
Electric powered batteries. Electrically powered batteries.
That answer is wrong. The correct answer is lithium-ion batteries. Lithium-ion batteries. Contestant number 6. Which organ in the body is known for its ability to regenerate? Which organ in the body is known for its ability to regenerate?
The question again.
Which organ in the body is known for its ability to regenerate?
To regenerate.
Yes, regenerate. The time is up. The answer is liver. The liver. The liver. Contestant number 7. What is the average number of heartbeats per minute in a healthy adult at rest? What's the average number of heartbeats per minute in a healthy adult at rest?
1,000 beats.
Did you understand the question?
No.
Let me ask it again. What is the average number of heartbeats per minute in a healthy adult who is at rest?
10 beats.
How many again?
10.
10? All right. Your answer is incorrect. The correct answer is between 60 and 100 beats per minute. Okay. Contestant number 8. Name the planet that is the second smallest planet in the solar system after Mercury. The planet that is the second smallest planet after Mercury.
Mars.
Mars is correct. Contestant number 9. What term describes the process by which an organism adapts to a new environment or condition such as temperature, humidity, altitude, and light? What term describes the process by which an organism adapts to a new environment?
Adaptation.
Is that your final answer? Is your final answer? All right. Well, the answer is incorrect. The correct answer is acclimatization. Acclimatization. But you all knew that. You need to know it. You didn't know it. It's acclimatization. Okay. All right. So, contestant number 10. Name the type of inertia that makes an object stay moving in the same direction unless a force acts on it. Name the type of inertia that makes an object stay moving in the same direction unless a force acts on it?
Newton's law of motion.
I'm looking for the type of inertia. Name the type of inertia. All right, your time is up. It's called inertia of direction. All right, so we are done with part 1 of round 4. Please put your hands together for the contestants. Okay. So this next round is going to be very, very fast. Okay? Very, very fast. And it's a round of riddles. Okay? You have only 20 seconds to attempt each question, and you have only one riddle per person, per contestant. All right? So, please pay attention to the details. All right? And try to hear out all the details before you answer. Okay? And for a correct answer, you have a maximum of 5 marks. All right. So, contestant number 1. Please pay attention. I am a unique organ in animals. My structure can vary among the different animal species. In humans, other mammals, and birds, I'm divided into 4 chambers. I possess 4 valves that ensure unidirectional blood flow and prevent backflow of blood. One of the simplest methods of assessing my condition is to listen to the sound I produce using a stethoscope. Who am I?
The heart.
The heart is correct. Contestant number 2. Contestant number 2. Silence, please. Please. Thank you. Contestant number 2. Along with the liver, I am one of the master chemists of the body of some organisms. In fact, I am 2 chemists in one. One of my functions is the production of enzymes for the digestive system in the exocrine tissue. My other function creates hormones as part of the endocrine systems. I am a gland placed between a bend in the upper part of the intestine and the stomach. Who am I?
The pancreas.
The pancreas is correct. Pancreas is correct. Contestant number 3. I am an organelle. My function and significance vary greatly according to the type of cell in which I am present. I have much greater prominence in the cells of plants, fungi, and certain protists than those of animals and bacteria. I am a space in a cell's cytoplasm that is surrounded by a membrane and filled with a watery fluid. My fluid stores food prior to digestion or waste products to excretion. Who am I?
Vacuum.
Please repeat that.
Vacuum.
Vacuum is correct. Vacuum is correct. Contestant number 4. My precise shape and size vary widely among different organisms. In classical anatomy, I'm divided into 4 sections. I am present in many animals, including vertebrates, echinoderms, insects, and mollusks. In humans and many other vertebrates, I'm involved in the second phase of digestion following mastication. I normally lie between the esophagus and the duodenum. Who am I? I can hear you.
The liver.
Is that your final answer? Your time is up. The correct answer is the stomach. Not the liver, the stomach. Contestant number 5. My most common use is to inform the reader that what follows me explains, defines, describes, or lists elements of what preceded me. In human anatomy, I am a structure consisting of 4 parts. My ascending part travels up the right side of the abdomen. My transverse part runs across the abdomen. My descending part travels down the left side of the abdomen. My sigmoid part forms a short curve just before the rectum. Who am I?
The large intestine.
Also known as?
The colon.
The colon is correct. Contestant number 6. I may be used to refer to something that is very pleasant. In Greek folklore, I was known as the divine drink because I was believed to confer immortality on mortals who had the luck to drink me. I am useful in agriculture and horticulture because the adult stages of some predatory insects feed on me. I am a sugary fluid produced by flowers to attract pollinating insects, birds, and bats. Who am I?
Nectar.
Nectar is correct. Nectar is correct. Contestant number 7. I am a complex organ, and as such, there are a very large number of possible conditions that may affect my function. I am found in all tetrapods and also in teleosts, although my form and length vary enormously between species. I develop from the midgut of the primitive gut tube. I am the part of the gastrointestinal tract between the stomach and the large intestine. I am the region of the alimentary canal where most chemical digestion takes place. Who am I?
Please, the question again.
I am a complex organ, and as such, there's a very large number of possible conditions that may affect my condition. I am found in all tetrapods and also in teleosts. Although my form and length may vary enormously between species. I develop from the midgut of the primary gut tube. I'm a part of the gastrointestinal tract between the stomach and the large intestine. I am the region of the alimentary canal where most chemical digestion takes place.
Small intestine.
The small intestine is correct. Contestant number 8. Contestant number 8. Can I have silence on the floor, please? Thank you. Contestant number 8. Our name gives us 3 different identities. Part of our name associates us with one of the secondary colors. Another part sounds like we are a building for human habitation. The last part of our name places us under one of the states of matter. We are a group of compounds that are able to trap heat in the atmosphere, keeping the Earth's surface warmer than it would be if we were not present. Who are we?
Greenhouse gases.
That is correct. Greenhouse gases is the answer. Contestant number 9. You may refer to us as a twin organ, since we occur in pairs. We are located on either side of the vertebral column, just below the diaphragm, where we enjoy partial protection by the lower rib cage. We are shaped like beans and appear reddish brown in humans. We are responsible for the production of urine in mammals. Who are we?
Kidney.
Kidney is correct. All right, contestant number 10. I am a reproductive structure found in certain organisms. I normally consist of 4 kinds of structures attached to the tip of a short stalk. In addition to facilitating reproduction, I have long been admired and used by humans to beautify their environment. I am also an object of romance, ritual, religion, medicine, and as a source of food. I give rise to fruits and seeds. Who am I?
Please, the question again.
I am a reproductive structure found in certain organisms. I normally consist of 4 kinds of structures attached to the tip of a stalk, a short stalk. In addition to facilitating reproduction, I have been admired and used by humans to beautify their environment. I am also an object of romance, ritual, religion, medicine, and as a source of food. I give rise to fruits and seeds.
Ovary.
Pardon?
Ovary.
I can't hear you.
Ovary.
That answer is incorrect. The correct answer is flower. 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 All right. So, ladies and gentlemen, at this point, we come to the end of the second part of round 4. Now, the next part is a practical scheme that we're going to go through, and it's a scientific practical. So, we'll just take a real short break, and we will set up the equipment and the various apparatus that they need for the experiment. And we'll get right to it. Welcome back. We are now getting into round 4, the last part of round 4, the practical exercises that we're going to go through, science experiments that we are going to be conducting right here. All our quiz contestants will be conducting this experiment. Now, this is a preamble. You've been provided with vegetable oil, water, a barrel, 2 plastic cut out pieces. I hope you're reading along with me as I'm reading. Okay. Silicone tube, wooden slab, metal spoke, plastic clamp, a tap, and a stirrer. Okay, these, you should have all these in front of you. Now, the task is simple. Number 1, form an immiscible mixture from the materials provided. Number 2, design a simple setup to separate the heterogeneous mixture formed in task 1 above into its constituent substances. Okay? Design a simple setup to separate the heterogeneous mixture that's been formed in part 1 that we talked about above into its constituent substances. Now there's a diagram. The diagram will also help you with the setup. Okay, study the diagram and then you can answer the questions below. All right, so you have 15. Everybody, please write your full name on the paper now. At the very top of the paper, all right? Put your name at the paper on the sheet that, yes, put your name on that. And then any other sheet you use, write your name on it as well. Okay? So the plain sheets you've been given, put your name on them as well. Okay? Now this section, you have 15 minutes. Pardon? Can you do what? Yes. It should just be clear. That's all. You can use a pencil. It should just be legible, right? We have to be able to see it. Okay, are we ready? All right, so you have 15 minutes from now. Let's begin. All right, so contestants, you have time, so take your time and just think through what you're doing. I'm sure you'll figure it out very soon. Okay, the apparatus on the picture should be able to help you also. The picture on the question paper we've given you. You have 10 minutes to go. 10 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. 5 minutes to go. Yeah, she wants to make her presence felt. 4 minutes to go. 4 minutes to go. Three minutes to go. 3 minutes left. Two minutes to go. 2 minutes left. You have 60 seconds to go. 60 seconds to go. Okay. Thirty seconds. Get ready to stop work. 10 seconds to go. All right, stop work. Pens down. Please put your hands together for them, everybody. Put your hands together for them. Thank you. Stop work. Can we please also put your hands together and welcome our science examiner, Mr. Joel Dugan, to come up. Please put your hands together for our science examiner. Yes. All right, so he's going to do his assessment of each contestant's experiment. Please pass your sheets. Please pass over all your sheets. Any sheet you used, it should have your name on it as well. Please pass your sheets to me. Contestant number 4, I'm waiting for your sheets. All the sheets, please, for the answers. Anything that had answers on it. No, I want only those that have answers on it. Okay, round of applause for all the contestants. Well done to all of you. All right, so please, can you bring me an assembled one, and let me try and use my biochemistry from 20 years ago to explain to you what's going on here. All right, so basically, what the experiment said was that it says you've been provided with oil, water, and various other implements, and you're supposed to do something. You're supposed to create an immiscible liquid. Now, immiscible liquid basically means that you will shake the oil and water together, all right, and then it becomes one. But you know how oil and water behave, right? They will, by all means, separate if left alone. So then the idea is to pour your mixture into the syringe, okay? Now, at the base of the syringe here, we have a clamp, okay? Now, if you squeeze it very tight, okay, it prevents any liquid from flowing through. But guess what? If you leave it for a few seconds or maybe a couple of minutes, the separation will already happen in here. So the water will be at the bottom, the oil will be at the top. And then if you open the tap slowly, very tiny amount, the water which is at the bottom will start to drip through. And then at a certain point, you realize that all the water has come and is left only the oil in the syringe, and you separated the two. Then the rest of the experiment is basically answering the questions that come with that. Okay, so that's what this was about. Okay. All right, before we go for a break, let me just give you the results of round 3. Okay, you remember round 3? We haven't given the results yet, so I'll walk you through the results for round 3. Now, contestant number 1 got 0. That's Lillian Amwako. Contestant number 2, Felicia, 3. Contestant number 3, Ama Asamoah, 0. Contestant number 4, Kelvin Ofori, 0. Contestant number 5, Frederick Loco, 6. Contestant number 6, Oliver Amwa, got 3. Contestant number 7, that's Lois Somoa, got 3. Contestant number 8, that's Eugenia Frimpong, got 0. Contestant number 9, Lucas Aram, got 3. And contestant number 10, Malike Nono, got 3 as well. All right, so put your hands together once again for all of them. You've done very well. So we are going to be collating all the results together, including the one of the last round. But please, at this point, I would kindly like to ask all the contestants to remain seated. Okay, remain seated. Please do not leave your seats. All right. Okay, so we'll come back shortly to come and announce the results.
Welcome back. It's still the Literacy Challenge 2024, and it's all about the grand finale. And if you're watching us, this is live from Alisa Hotels. It's been an incredible evening, and we've just witnessed the contestants go through different levels of challenges, and I'm sure we all saw everything that they went through. And even if I went around right now asking some of us these questions, we definitely cannot answer them, right? Yeah, I see a parent laughing at me. When I heard some of the questions, I'm like, hey, and they can answer it. So let's give them a round of applause for doing a good job, actually. All right, so we've just finished 4 rounds of the competition, and while the numbers are being compiled, I just want to remind you of some of the prizes, or the prizes that the contestants will be getting. The winner will be leaving here with 10,000 Ghana cedis, a trophy, a medal, and of course, the bragging rights the whole year. And second winner will be getting 3,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and of course some bragging rights, and the third winner will be getting 2,000 Ghana cedis, a medal, and of course the bragging rights. And now, let's not forget that we have some sponsors. So we want to say a very big thank you to all our sponsors, and remind you that our sponsors are giving out souvenirs to all the winners. So contestants will be getting souvenirs from Wilma, Prospectus Ghana, M4 Foods, and even Ghana National Gas. So yes, everyone here will actually be getting something, but the winners will be getting more. So while we wait for the numbers to be compiled, I'm just going to go around and talk to some of us and know how we feel exactly. All right? Are we ready? Are we ready? Okay. Okay. I see you smiling, and you are the one cheering hard. How are you?
I'm fine.
So I'm sure you heard some of the questions. Which of the questions were actually very hard for you to answer?
Most of them.
Most of them?
Not most of them. At least maybe 2 of them.
2 of them? Like which one? Which subject?
That was science.
Oh, science. I feel you. Don't worry. You're not alone. I'm just like you. Oh, okay. Are you hiding? Would you want to talk to me? No. Oh, okay. All right. How are you?
I'm good.
Your name and your school you're representing?
I'm Kezia Amonkwafu and I'm Covenant Presby.
All right. So, Kezia, how did you see the competition?
It was fair. It's fair. Not really.
Kezia said it was fair. People in the audience have said, hey, is it your fair? It's Kezia's fair. So yeah, Kezia, it was fair. Thank you so much. All right. I am going to come to this. Why is everybody hiding? Should I come here? Should I come here? Hi.
Hi.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So how did you see the competition?
It was nice and exciting.
It was nice and exciting. So which set of questions did you really enjoy, especially when it comes to different subjects? Like, is it the science, is it the maths, is it the English, is it the literature? Tell me what you really enjoyed.
Literature.
Literature. So what's your best subject?
Science.
Science. Are we going to see you here next year?
Maybe.
Maybe. All right. So I want to talk to a parent. Any parents here ready to talk to me? Oh, hi.
Hello.
How are you?
I'm fine.
So, who is your ward among them?
It's Lois Somoa.
Lois. Let's give it up for Lois, guys.
My problem here is that they are only junior, too young. The questions are very tougher than them.
Really?
Yes.
I think that just helps them to read more, don't you think? That just helps them to work their brain more, don't you think?
Yes, of course, but yeah, okay, but it's too high. Even the universities, some cannot answer the questions. How much more
All right. I actually like what Lois' mom said. But the reality is, in the beginning when I started this, my intro, I actually said this will actually help us also know what our little ones have in mind. And obviously that we've seen that some of these people actually have a lot in mind, even more than us. And it's quite surprising. That's why Lois' mom is like, oh, it's too much. But the kids are answering these questions. So let's give them a round of applause, please. All right, and now it's time for us to acknowledge a special person among us. It's no other person than His Excellency Edmond Mukaila, who's the UNESCO representative here to Ghana. All right, so I think we are almost there. Are we? Right, we're almost there. So we're just going to take a quick break, and when we come back, we will be sharing the results and knowing who is going to be the winner of the Literacy Challenge 2024.
All right, welcome back. And now it's time for us to find out the results for round 4. Okay, so are you ready for that? Are you ready? Okay. So you're not ready, eh? It's okay. The results are ready, so I'm going to give it to you. All right, so contestant number 1, Lillian Amwako, 33. So note that this is just for round 4. This is not the total. This is just for round 4. Okay? So Lillian, 33. Contestant number 2, Felicia Nikwe, 24 and a half. Contestant number 3, Ama Asamoah, 27. Contestant number 4, Kelvin Ofori, 18. Contestant number 5, Frederick Loko, 30. Contestant number 6, Contestant number 6, Oliver Amoir, 20. Contestant number 7, Lois Sumwa, 20. Contestant number 8, Eugenia Frimpong, 17. Contestant number 9, Lucas Aram, 17. Contestant number 10, Malike Nono, 18. So that's what we have at the end of round 4. At the end of round 4, that's where we are now. All right. It's time for the awards. And Chris, we're going to find out who takes the top spot.
Right.
I want to say a big thank you to all of you for allowing me to be your quiz master for today. My duty ends here. Thank you very much.
I think we can do better. Kweku has really done a great job. All right, so what an incredible day it has been. We have witnessed outstanding performances, unwavering determination, and the true spirit of competition. And each and every one of the finalists have actually shown the power of literacy and the potential that lies in them. And it's been exciting being on this journey with you. So I want to say a very big thank you to every one of you for participating, actually. All right? Let's give them a round of applause, please. I'm all smiley and, talking to everybody. And then when I turn back, you can see their faces like, can this end already? Can this end already? All right. But now, this is the moment that we've all been waiting for. And after careful deliberation by our esteemed judges, it's time to announce the winners of the Literacy Challenge 2024. Are we ready? Are we ready? Are you sure? Hey, if you don't say the yes, well, I won't announce it too. Are we ready? All right, so we want to say a very big thank you to our sponsors, Ghana Gas, Alive Soap, Fortune Spread for Bread, M4 Foods with Weeby, and Prospectors Ghana Limited. So like I said in the beginning, that each and every one of the finalists is actually a winner, all right? So we are going to be starting from the 10th position. Anyway, joining me to award from 10th to 6th, actually, or 10th to, let's say, 10 to 7. Let's invite Mr. Richard Mensah, who is the programs manager at City FM and ChannelOne TV. All right. Yes, no, it's fine. All right, here we go. So the 10th position is Eugenia Kisiwa Frimpong. Let's give her a round of applause. She's going to be going home with some souvenirs from our sponsors, a medal, and a certificate of participation. Eugenia, you can join us. All right, thank you so much. And interestingly, we do not have a 9th position because there was a tie. And on, 8th position, 2 people, Lois and Chu Samoa and Lucas Clifford Aram. On 7th position is Malika Nonu. Sorry, hold on. All right, so it's time for me to also invite Frema Edunyame, who's the head of events and partnerships, City FM and ChannelOne TV, to do us the honors to actually award from the 6th to the 4th. On 6th position is Felicia Nikwe. Thank you so much, Richard. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Let's give Felicia a round of applause, please. So Felicia for 6th and 5th position. Thank you so much. Thank you. Well done, Felicia. 5th position, Kelvin Kojo Ofori. Fourth position, Amabwatima Asamoah. Congratulations, Amma. All right. Thank you so much, Firma. Let's give her a round of applause. Thank you so much. Yes. All right. Now it's time for us to get into the top 3. Are we ready? Are we ready? All right, to help us with, awarding the second runner-up, who's going to be the third position, we'll invite Williams Dominic Awume from M4 Foods, actually, and Prospectus Ghana Jude Ofosu Jemfi, who is the CEO. All right. And the second runner-up of the Literacy Challenge 2024 is Oliver Kwachi Amwa. Thank you so much, gentlemen. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, gentlemen. Yeah. And straight to the first runner-up, who's going to be the second position, we'll invite Mr. Lord Apiakubi from Ghana Gas and Mr. Matthew Aiden, our administrative manager right here at ChannelOne TV and City TV. Let's give them a round of applause. Okay. All right. And the second position, obviously, if we name the second position, you know the first. All right? And the second position of the Literacy Challenge 2024. Okay, sorry. All right. Okay. All right. So we have a bit of change here because we're just going straight to the winner. All right. So we'd like to call on the head of news at ChannelOne TV and City 97.3 FM, Vivian Kai Loko, and also Edmond Mukaila, UNESCO representative to Ghana, that will present the award for the first winner. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, all school reps and all parents, and everyone watching, the winner of the Literacy Challenge 2024 is with 10,000 Ghana cedis, a trophy, bragging rights, and of course, some souvenirs from all the sponsors. Ladies and gentlemen, our winner for the Literacy Challenge 2024. He's shy, very shy. Congratulations, Frederick. All right, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Vivian. Thank you so much, Mr. Michaela. Thank you so much. All right, it's time for us to award our second winner. And our second winner is Lillian Amwako. And Lillian will be going home with 3,000 Ghana cedis. And some gifts from all our sponsors. Thank you. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Mr. Aiden. Thank you. Thank you. Right. So the third winner. Right. So the third winner, it's time for us to give you your check too. You go home with 2,000 Ghana cedis. Olivia Kwachi Amwa. Let's give him a round of applause. Yes, yes. Oliver, smile. Thank you. Thank you so much. All right, so we'd like to say a very big thank you to each and every one of you. A big congratulations to all the finalists. They have actually made their school proud and made their parents proud and inspired the rest of the students. So do not forget to join next year if you want to participate. And we'd also like to say a very big thank you to our sponsors and, of course, City 97.3 and then ChannelOne TV for putting this beautiful event together. And of course, a big thank you to you for making this possible too. All right. All right, and it's time for us to also award the schools, all the schools that participated. So if you know you're a rep of any of the schools that participated, please join me on stage for us to actually give you some gifts. One rep from each school. One rep from each school. All right. Thank you so much. Thank you so much for being part of the Literacy Challenge 2024. Thank you for the encouragement. Thank you for the help given to all the students. And thank you for being here for them. Thank you. And for those at home watching and want to participate, please keep listening to City 97.3 FM and ChannelOne TV. The Literacy Challenge is going to be coming your way again next year. Thank you. Thank you so much. Let's give a round of applause, please. Also, a very big thank you to Lisa Hotel for their unwavering support. And anyone that is hungry can go out there and get some food right here at Alisa Hotel. It's just going for 40 Ghana cedis, a plate of rice and grilled chicken. Anyway, once more, thank you so much. And we have all witnessed the power of literacy and what it can actually do to the youths in Ghana. Let's give them a round of applause one more time. All right, my name is Chris Carter. Until next time, keep reading, keep learning, and keep dreaming big. Have a good evening. Pictures, picture time.